Alrighty then. Henry Garcia, Ryan Garcia daddy, says that Oscar the Rat is better than Devin Haney. Now, like I said before, man, these other ethnic groups always worry about what we doing. Devin Haney and Bill said take the drug test. Take the drug test. Y'all didn't want to take the test. First, y'all was screaming rematch. Then it came up, it came up, take the drug test. Then it was like, oh, no. See, that's what I don't understand. Why ain't nobody saying nothing about this dude refusing to take a drug test? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm going to talk about Gary Russell and them again, too. That's when Devin Haney got exposed. And why don't you expose the fact that Ryan Garcia ain't take no drug test? Expose that fact. Expose that fact. Expose the fact that his daddy made them racist ass comments towards Bill. And we know he wanted to say not just nappy headed, he wanted to call him a nappy headed nigga. We know that's what he wanted to say. But he pulled back. Matter of fact, sir, I thought your wife was sick. Ain't that what they said? I thought your wife was sick. Come on. Thought your wife had cancer, nigga. Yeah, I said it. That's what I be saying, bro. These men, they sit here and do all, oh, he better than him, and he this, that, and third, and woo. They do all that shit. But why y'all niggas ain't taking the test? Why y'all not taking the test? If you ain't gonna fight Devin Haney next, or you ain't willing to take the test, and that's 6 months out, or whatever it is, months out, then hey yo, why we having a conversation? Why you always talking about my dog? Let it be. Let bygones be bygones then. But y'all can't, because every time Ryan Garcia sell, it's with a brother. It's with a brother. When he fighting with the Duarte and all, and Duarte said he was on steroids. Why don't you address what Oscar Duarte said? Why don't you address what Oscar Duarte said about y'all being on that shit? Why don't you address that part of the game? Why ain't nobody talking about that? Oscar Duarte saying he on steroids. Why ain't nobody talking about that part of the game? Why ain't nobody talking about that part of the game? Why ain't nobody talking about that part of the game? That's what I want to know. Why ain't nobody talking about that part of the game? Why ain't nobody talking about that part of the game? He better than Devin and this, that, and said no nigga in boxing. Why you ain't taking the test, bro? That's all we want to know. Why you ain't taking the test? Why you ain't taking the test? We don't care about who better than this, that, and the third. Why don't you address also Oscar Duarte saying y'all was on drugs? Address that. Address that. He can't. He can't. He can't. He can't. This shit is wild to me, bro. It really is. Really is, man. But this is just, I don't know, man. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. Let's see what old fart Henry gotta say. So I think Oscar Duarte is better than Devin Haney. If the rap fights Haney, he'll knock him down, maybe knock him out. You didn't knock him out. So what that got to do with we all taking a drug test? What y'all got to do with y'all possibly wanting a rematch and prove that y'all was clean? But then when they said us enrolling Vada right now, y'all said no. Like I said before, Ryan told me Ryan doesn't really reveal things to me. He said, "Hey, Dad, Oscar Duarte had some punches that I didn't had that punch I didn't feel with these other guys." So when he tells me that, he's opening it up to me. And my thing is this: what the fuck that got to do with y'all getting and taking that drug test? What that got to do with taking that drug test? What that got to do about Oscar Duarte saying y'all was on steroids? What that got to do with none of that? Address that. Address y'all being on steroids versus Oscar Duarte. Address that. Address that. Address something meaningful and fruitful. Mama works and Devin comes back. There's no way he's going to fight someone with power. Well, we know that historically. That's what guys do when they get knocked out. They come back in there with a guy that don't punch as hard. We know that. That's common sense. We guarantee you gonna come back versus a bomb. We guarantee you gonna come back versus a bomb. Let's be real. We know you gonna come back versus a bomb. So and talk about why y'all talk about talking about him saying y'all was on steroids. Talk about that. Talk about him saying y'all was on steroids. Duarte saying y'all was on steroids when y'all fought. Address that, homeboy. Address that. You can't. See, if this was about a brother, that popped hot, let's reverse the roles. People be like, why Devin don't want to take the drug test? Why Devin ain't trying to rematch to prove that he was this, that, and the third? See, and I'm talking about black people giving Hispanics a pass. That's what I'm talking about. Black people giving Hispanics a pass. More black people accuse Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford and guys like that of being on steroids. More of them accuse them of being on steroids than any other people. Even when Canelo got popped hot, the brothers gave him a pass. A lot of these brothers on here is weak, bro. A lot of these brothers on here is weak, man. They got so much vitriol for other black fighters. But when Canelo pop hot or Ryan and these, some of these other dudes go with they silent. How many channels you seen give Teofimo Lopez a pass for calling nigga monkeys? How many fighters you seen him give him Ryan Garcia a pass for being racist? That's why I stopped fucking with Sean Porter, bro. I do not play those games, man. You can't be in my circle like that. You okay with that? Then you probably letting like all them non-black people that be around Sean, he probably letting them call him the N-word. I don't play that. And I don't care if he got a Hispanic wife or not. Care shit about that. I don't care about it. I really don't. I really don't, bro. A lot of these dudes is straight up busters. That's what they are. A lot of them dudes are straight up busters, man. And unfortunately, that's just a thing you in. I ain't saying to be around me, you got to be hardcore pro black at all. But man, I ain't with some of that sucker shit, bro. Just keeping it funky. I ain't with some of that sucker shit, dog. And that's just me. I ain't with the other call me the N word. I'm dating this girl and shit. And she was like, how do you feel about white people using the N word? I'm like, absolutely not. They gonna get smacked. I don't play them games. She was like, cool, I like you. Like, yeah, I don't play that shit at all. But hey, man, you know what it is, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video financially on Support the Channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link inscription. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Check out the Patreon. You won't be disappointed. That link's in the link tree in the description. Free Game 89 channel, my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.